Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to another session of series conducted for Inspector Inland Revenue upcoming test from Federal Public Service Commission. This video is presented to you by Veterans Competitive Exams Preparatory Classes Test Design and conducted by Mr. Faheemuddin. Today's test is from Section 23 to Section 31 from Income Tax Ordinance 2001. If you like the video, if you like my effort, just like, comment and subscribe the channel to remain updated for the new videos. All the videos are really important for the Inspector Inland Revenue, so I hope you won't miss a single one. So without wasting time, let's move on to the test. Question number 1. The deduction allowed to the person who presents his tangible asset in service of Pakistan is called A. Consideration allowance, B. Service allowance, C. Initial allowance, and D. None of these. Question number 2. The rate for the allowance and depreciation is mentioned in which of the following part of third schedule? A. Part 1 of third schedule, B. Part 2 of third schedule, C. Part 3 of third schedule, and D. Part 4 of third schedule. Question number 3. Which of the following industry is allowed first year depreciation allowance with respect to the tangible assets? A. Information industry, B. Textile industry, C. Power generating company, D. None of these. Question 4. The amortization deduction of the person will be calculated according to the following formula: A plus B, B, A minus B, C, A multiplied by B, D, A divided by B. Next two questions are related to this formula. Question number 4. Question 5. In formula for amortization deduction, A is normal useful life of the intangible, B life of intangible for the period of 6 months, C cost of intangible, D none of these. Question 6. In formula for amortization deduction, B is normal useful life of the intangible, B life of intangible for the period of 6 months, C cost of intangible, D none of these. Question 7. Which of the following asset is amortized in the tax year? A. Plant, B. Machinery, C. Computer software, D. Building. Question number 8. HBFC stands for House Building Financing Company, House Building Finding Corporation, House Building Finance Corporation, D. None of these. Moving on to the question 9. HBFC was established under the HBFC Act of 1984, 1962, 1952 and 1969. Question number 10. SME Bank stands for Small and Medium Executives Bank, Small and Medium Enterprise Bank, Small and Medium Entertaining Bank, none of these. Question number 11. Religious Board for Masharika is formed under SECP Act, FBR Act, Mudareba Ordinance, D none of these. Question 12. Leasing company is approved by A. SECP, B. FBR, C. SBP, D. Federal Cabinet. Moving on to the question 13. Which of the following section deals with bad debts? Section 26, Section 27, Section 28, Section 29. How much percentage of the loan can HBFC deduct to offset bad debts arising from loan? A 2%, B 3%, C 4%, D 5%. Question 15. NBFC stands for Non-Profit Building Finance Corporation, Non-Banking Finance Company, Non-Banking Finance Corporation, D none of these. Question 16. The deduction allowed for non-performing debt to the financial institutions must not exceed dash of the participatory redeemable capital. A 4%, B 5%, C 6% and D 7%. Question 17. If an intangible asset is not used for whole of the year, the deduction shall be computed according to the formula A multiply B multiply C, A divided by B multiplied by C, A multiply B divided by C, D none of these. All these questions, question 18, 19 and 20 is related to the question 17. In question 17, A is the number of days in tax year, the amount of amortization computed, the number of days in the tax year the tangible is used, D none of these. Question 19. In question 17, B is the number of days in the tax year, the amount of amortization computed, the number of days in the tax year in tax year the intangible is used, D none of these. Question 20, in formula given in question 17, C is the number of days in tax year, the amount of amortization computed, the number of days in the tax year the tangible is used, D none of these. The key will be uploaded inshallah after 1 or 2 hours or at the night. Subscribe to the channel to be updated about the upcoming key. Thank you very much.